going on, YouTube? I want to welcome y'all to this episode of Behind These Eyes. I'm your host, everybody's favorite white boy, and if I ain't your motherfucking favorite, then who is? One thing I know for sure though is that I was Baby Goon's favorite white boy. This is one of my most favorite people of all time in the world. I cherished this kid since the first time I met him, and I literally scooped him up like a fucking eagle. This kid has just had such a major impact on my life, and for some reason, I just marveled him. And I fucking absolutely fell in love with this kid, man. First time I met him was something that was so interesting to me because I barely ever knocked it off with somebody like this before. Usually shit will go the complete opposite of the way it went the first time I met him. But the first time I met him, I knew off top that little bro was solid. And I knew off top that later on down the road, me and him was going to end up getting real close, which is exactly what happened. But actually, we got a lot more close than I anticipated, and our relationship became way more strong than I ever would have thought of. He would tell you the exact same thing. It's a nice summer day. I'm with my Lakewood fam. This day I'm with dude who I don't fuck with no more. So I'm gonna give him an alias and we're gonna call him Rubble. Rubble hits his boy up, someone else I don't know, but actually I fuck with him. His name's Nate. He hits Nate up and shit. They're about to link up, they're about to smoke, kick it in Nate's garage and shit. So that's the mood, that's where we go. I pull up to Nate's, Rubble tells him like, yo, this is my boy Johnny, he's from the east side, blase blase. I dap Nate up, me and him get acquainted, we chop it up for a little bit, we go to the garage, we're chilling, they're smoking, I'm not. And then that's how the shit's going so far. All these motherfuckers just so happen to be on probation. They were all smoking Tunchi. And they were getting lit. I'm talking about they were getting high as fuck, dude. I've been around so many people that smoked Tunchi before. And that shit literally like fucks you up, man, cause these motherfuckers were fucked up. In pops in through the door out of nowhere is this dude. You know, kinda tall, little stocky, light-skinned kid with these long ass fucking curly locks and shit, looking like Anderson Varejao. He just pops in through the back door, and I'm turning around, I'm like, man, who the fuck? At this point, I'm sitting in this garage, I'm around like 5 people I really don't know and shit. They're all smoking, getting all weird and crazy and shit. Now I'm starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable. But for some reason, when Baby Go had walked in, for some reason, the whole mood changed. Dude walks in and just has everybody cracking the fuck up off top. And he has like this very charismatic attitude, but he's also like charming at the same time. So like when you first meet him, you automatically like just adapt to him pretty fast. He just has like this warm, welcoming, goofy, funny attitude, real charismatic and shit. So he kind of like just changed up the whole mood. Comes up to me, dashes me up, goes, "What's up, bro?" I'm going. I'm like, "What's going on, bro? I'm Johnny, what's going on?" Dap him up, he's like, "Nice to meet you." Very respectful. He didn't come at me crazy or anything. He actually came at me in one of the most respectful ways that I've ever been approached by a kid, younger than me actually, because he's a lot younger than me. The whole time they're all talking and smoking and shit, man, I'm getting a kick out this kid, man. He was just, he was putting on the show for everybody, man. Like when he was talking, people listened, and he was saying some goofy ass shit. He had everybody laughing. He had everybody just in a good spirit and just, you know, brought some good energy into that garage. He ends up saying that he has to leave and shit because his girl was tripping or whatever. So he hits the Tunchi blunt one last time and then just daps everybody up and takes off out the door. As soon as he leaves out the door, we're all still laughing about the last shit that he said before he exited the garage. And as we're all laughing and talking, all of a sudden we hear boom! And we're like, man, what the fuck happened? It was the sound of like a big ass bang that just hit the side of the garage, and we're all sitting there like, what the fuck was that? So we go outside the garage, and right in between the garage and the backyard fence, there was these trash cans. This motherfucking Baby Goon was so geeked that he tried to jump up on one of the garbage cans and jump over the fence, and he was so fucked up that he ended up slipping, fell off the garbage can, knocked over a whole bunch of shit, and was just laying wedged in between the garage and the back door fence on his back with his leg in the air like, "I'm good, y'all, I'm good." I'm like, man, what the fuck, man? Little dude is tripping, man. So we jump over, we help him up and shit. We're like, "You good?" He's got grass, dirt all in his. This motherfucker gets up like nothing happened. He's like, "Yeah, I'm good, I'm straight." Daps everybody up, you know, takes off again. And I'm like, man, that motherfucker is geek, yo. I'm like, that shit was funny as fuck. Like, dude busted his ass outside, man, on some geek shit, trying to hop the fence and shit. So, like, we started talking about him. And they started telling me nothing but good things about the kid. They just mentioned that he was a little young, he was a little high-headed, but, I mean, we all are. I was. About a week later, I end up running into him again. I get his information and shit. Get his contact information and shit. And then afterwards, I started hitting old boy up, and we started, you know, talking. We started getting cool and shit. Then we started making plans to kick him. It's just my judgment of character. I knew off top that the little bro was solid. So I was like, I'm about to start fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? This is, you know, the people I was kicking it with out in the L around the time, they were lightweight corny, man. They weren't really solid for real. I was like kind of out of my element, so I'm like, I need to start if I'm gonna fuck around out here and start jigging out here, I need to really start fucking with some solid ass loyal motherfuckers, man. And off top, Baby Goon was the first person. He was literally the first person out in the L that I recruited into my life. And I don't regret this shit whatsoever. We link up the next week. It's during the summertime again. You know, he's got his little Cleveland Indians jersey on and shit. He ain't got no shirt on underneath. He's got his hair all up and shit, looking crazy, with a white bandana on. We're strolling down Detroit, down Lakewood and shit. And then this car pulls up. This car pulls up, he stops, and he's like, hey, bro, just keep walking, man. You're good, man. I got this. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, the fuck you talking about, man? Everything cool, man? Who the fuck is that? We got some problems. Right there, but so soon. I had a feeling in me like, nah, like, I got you, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't about to let shit happen to you. Like, I just had that feeling. But he actually was being selfish about it and was looking out for me. It's like, nah, bro, just keep going. I got it. I had trust in him. So I'm like, all right, bro, do what you do. I'm about to be standing right here if you need anything. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, good looking, bro. I got it. So he walks up to the car and he's heading the passenger seat window, starts talking. The whole time I'm sitting there like, shit, I'm ready for somebody to try to pop off on him because I'm running up and I'm clapping whoever. Like, that's little bro now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got him. So I just let him handle his business, though, but I'm standing right there, you know, looking out for him, making sure everything cool. He says what he has to say to whoever. They exchange words. Car takes off. He starts jogging back towards me. He's like, everything cool, bro. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, man, everything good, man? He's like, yeah, man, everything cool, man. I don't know what that situation was all about, but I never asked. All I asked was, you good? And he said, you good. I didn't ask about the situation or what the conversation was about. And that was that. Me and him ended up linking up with some females. We grabbed some bottles, or what we call yaddles. We started kicking it with these females and shit, and the whole time I'm like, you know, I'm having a good day. Me and him are kicking it. We almost got into some shit. I let him know, he let me know. Everything was Gucci. Everything was Gucci with the young boy. All of a sudden, we go to Robo's house, and Robo starts getting all questionable about who I brought to the house. He pulls me to his side and goes, hey, man, I can't have dude in my house. Now, mind you, I knew Robo since I was like 12. But I told him straight up, I'm like, all right, man, if you don't want my little youngin here, then we about to bounce then. Like, fuck that shit. Like, I'm taking my bottles and shit and I'm bouncing. I don't give a fuck, man. That's little bro, you know what I'm saying? We out. And he's like, all right, man, whatever, man. So we take off in the car and shit, you know, with some girls I had. We take off and we end up kicking it for the night. Now, throughout the night, I dismissed myself. I'm like, bro, I'm about to bounce. I'm about to go back home. We gonna link up tomorrow. And then this was the icebreaker of our relationship. And then the days after, the next time we kicked it after, this is when shit got crazy. Every time we kicked it after, this day actually was nothing but test of heart and test of loyalty. And both of us passed every time. This is part 1. Part 2 coming soon. Haha.